My name is Pete Loucks. Pete Loucks. Very strange name because everybody doesn't know what I'm saying when I say Pete Loucks. Okay, so I have to spell it Loucks. I think it's Dutch, but I'm not sure.
And
yeah, that's my name. My first name is Daniel, so sometimes people call me Dan, but then I know that they don't know me, so I go by Pete. That's it.
Okay, so Professor Loucks.
Yes, Professor Loucks. Yes.
What are you here to do at UNESCO-IHE in Delft today?
Well, I think I'm to participate in the graduation and to share the honor with the graduating class and give a little talk in a church that I've never been in, and it's going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be nice. I hope.
So what is your relationship with UNESCO-IHE?
I've been coming here since 1976 to teach, and the first director forced me to write notes for the class, which turned into a book that really made an impact. Lucky for me, it did. So I owe a lot of my success, if I have any, to this institution and this building and that crazy first director.
So who was that director?
Monsterman, Professor Monsterman. Yeah, he was an interesting character.
So that's quite a history you have with the Institute.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's been, it's really been a treat. It's really been a treat. And every time I come here, I learn more than I give, that's for sure. But I'm also impressed at how these students can survive a guest lecture that comes for a very short time and gives a memory dump with a lot of notes and then leaves, only to be followed by another professor that comes and gives a memory dump on a completely different subject. And they put up with this for 2 years, and I think that's incredible. Absolutely.
Well, it must be because you have something very interesting to say.
Oh, I don't know about that. I just get paid to do it. That's all.
Well, what is your field of expertise?
Students are great here. Water. I'm a water resources guy, and this is a water institution, right?
Yes.
So it fits, right? Yeah. I do modeling. So where I work, I'm in a department of environmental engineering and civil and environmental engineering, and obviously I'm environment, and we joke by saying that we break the environment down into two groups, okay? One's called wet and the other's called dry, okay? And the wets are further divided into the dirty wets and the clean wets. And I'm on the dry side. So we sit in front of a computer and develop models that integrate engineering and economics and ecology and maybe politics to help inform the decision-making process.
Mm-hmm.
What impacts might be if you assume all the things that we have to assume.
What do you think the key areas of research will be in the next 5 years?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of research areas, but I do know one interesting area is the fact that today we're all believing that climate change is impacting our environment and in ways that we can't predict very much. A little bit, but not very much. And what that means is that the past hydrology that we typically use to design structures that are going to last for 100 years is questionable whether we even need to look at those anymore. And if you don't have those, what do you have? You have no idea. So it's called, somebody last night was telling me, it's called deep uncertainty. You don't even know the distribution of what you might be working with in the future, especially 100 years from now. So, and there are places in the world where are building structures that are supposed to last for 100 years. So how do you do that? How do you plan? That's what I'm playing around with now. Yeah.
So modeling can be quite an important strategy in developing.
The whole industry now is based on models, mathematical models, a little bit of physical models, but mathematical models. And it's a real transition from especially in my area where we're using optimization and simulation and computer technology. This just really blossomed in the late 50s, early 60s. And I was being educated at that time and rode the wave. Kept up with it, yeah.
Any anecdotes that you would like to share with future generations of water professionals?
Yeah, keep learning. Keep being a student. I've been a student all my life. And it's and I know when I come here, I learn more than I give, absolutely. And when I do consulting, I'm always learning more than I can, advice that I can give. And if you don't keep, and the half-life of whatever anybody learns at this place or my institution in the United States or any other place is very short, and it's decreasing all the time. So you have to keep learning, and it's fun. It's fun.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.